If you build it, they will come. It's an interesting idea. It worked for that fellow in the film, but I'm not so sure it works for all websites. A lot of websites seem to be pretty well deserted, like Malice Street, but that's another story. So how do we get people onto the site? Well, first of all, there are about 12 or 13,000 people who seem to interact with me, and we've got about another 25,000 who interact with various email accounts relating to Total Investor, First Actuarial and so on, all of whom would most undoubtedly come along to a good quality site without pension professionals. The real question is, how do we get to the 1.2 million people who aren't, who are pension amateurs or pension nincompoops or whatever, and we have to outreach, find ways to get them to come along and talk to us. And you do this through something called search optimization, which you pay money for, and it gets you to the top of the search engine. So if people type in a question like, how do I auto-enroll, up comes the pension playpen. Now it takes about 6 months to get there. It's an expensive business, costs tens of thousands of pounds, but it's worth it. Well, everyone says it is. The second, and this is where I'm getting really good vibes, is that just about everybody wants a bit of our action. Everybody wants to have click-throughs from their site saying, go off to Pension Playpen, it's a really interesting place. So conversation with Bill Galvin, yep, lovely. Well, see if we get the regulator to put a link on there. Conversation with Nest, yep, very keen to actually promote the idea of getting some Nest readiness with you guys. All the insurers will obviously want to put links on there, and then you look at a lot of other public service sites, and people like the ABI and stuff like that. They want their sites to be used at. Money Smarter are interesting, or Money Advisory Service is interested in putting a link on there. And so I suspect that we'll get quite a lot of click-throughs from other sites. And the third area where we're going to get a lot of interest, I think, is just from word of mouth and referrals, and also from the press, who we seem to be very friendly with. And the press, I think, will like this very much. Anyway, that's enough about our marketing campaign. It's all going to be pretty easy of pats, but these things generally are. And the great thing is that we seem to be very good at it, or at least that's what I'm told.